We are definitely in the dog days of summer, aren't we, Chase? It is hot outside. Let's take a look at the thermostat. Oh, wow. It is 120 degrees out, guys. Yeah. Pool temperature is 90, which is good for swimming, but not good for the dogs to run around on the patio and burn their feet. So, yeah. Today I am going to share a few of the things that I've completed. So we've got a couple of completed whips since my last video. The little doll skirt that I was working on is complete. The whole outfit is actually complete. This is a smart doll. If you guys are interested in learning more about these dolls, I'll put a link to their website down below. You can find them in Japan. But yeah, I decided to make her this little outfit, and it ended up being a mini skirt. Very cute, especially for summer, because these dolls, they come only in a pair of underwear, like a little bralette and panties. So she needed something to wear for the summer. So I made her this little outfit, and I kind of winged it. No pattern, I just created it on a whim and designed a little halter top. This is the back side. And if you wonder what that little hole is in her back, it's for a doll stand. It's super cool how they actually come with a doll stand. And I even made her little necklace out of a broken bracelet, human-sized bracelet. But I really do like the way that this little outfit turned out. She's got the perfect little summer outfit. And then, as you know, I was working on this bag in episode 10, and this was some of my RV crocheting. Luckily, the RV roof was repaired the next day, so we were back on the road to Nevada. If you guys missed that video, go take a look. I went to Berkeley. Actually, I went to San Jose. My daughter goes to college in Berkeley, but I picked her up in San Jose to bring her back for a couple of weeks to spend some time with me. And when I got there in the RV, the roof was coming off from all the wind I had driven through. So that was an exciting time. It delayed us by a couple of days, but I ended up working on this bag in the RV and I completed it. I got the handle finished. I think I had just a little bit left. I think I'd gotten about this far in the last video. So this was all I needed to do. I had actually made several of these little squares on my Zoom loom, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do with them. And recently I have gotten into a bag kick. So I decided to crochet all of my little squares together and make a bag. And I am loving it. So these are woven squares. They're woven on my Zoom loom. And then what I did is I actually just crocheted them all together. And then I crocheted the top, made some little straps. Didn't have a pattern, I just kind of created my own design as I went. I am very lazy though, because as you can see, I haven't woven in any of the ends. So let me flip this inside out real quick. Look at that, guys. Does anybody else hate weaving in ends? Because I sure do. I mean, I'll eventually get around to it, but I was kind of thinking I might line the bag, and if I do line it, then I won't have to weave in the ends, will I? So there it is, bag number 1 completed. I do have one more bag that I'm going to share with you guys. So if you missed my previous video, I actually purchased the Red Heart Granny Square yarn. Hello, Chase. He wants to play ball as usual. We will play ball in a little bit. It's way too hot to go outside right now. Guys, it is so hot outside that I actually purchased these little baby socks from Dollar Tree. Hang on, let me show you. Let's show them, okay, Chase? So I literally, these are hairy because this is what they were wearing yesterday, but I literally purchased these little baby socks from Dollar Tree the other day. I put them on their feet and I tied little strands of yarn around their ankles to hold them on. Chase actually kept his on pretty well, but Dino kicked 2 of the 4 off within seconds. But guys, the patio out there is scalding. I mean, it is hot. It got up to like 124 degrees yesterday, and I don't know what the surface temperature is, but it can literally create blisters within seconds. Let me show you a little clip. I'm gonna add in a little clip of Chase wearing his little booties outside yesterday. He's looking at the ball. Go potty, Chase. Go potty. Come on, guys. Go potty. Oh, he already lost one. We're trying these little baby socks because it's super hot out here. Come on. Come on. Trying the baby socks. So far doing, well, no, leave them, Chase. Leave it, leave it, leave it. You gotta keep the baby socks on. It's super hot out here. It's 122 degrees outside, guys. Yeah. Chase, get over here, over here. Go potty. Go potty. No, go potty. Go potty. He doesn't want to keep them on, but you're gonna have to keep them on, baby. You got to keep them on. We don't want your feet to get burned. No, leave it. Chase, leave it. Hey. Yeah. Oh. Well. Silly boy. No, leave it. Leave it, Chase. Leave it. Leave it. Oh, boy. Are you keeping your booties on? Good boy. Where'd Dino go? Good boy, Chase. Yeah, Dino's kicking his off. That didn't work too well. We tried tying him on with yarn. Come on, Dino, it's too hot to be on the ground. Too hot. Go potty. Well, Chase, you did a good job. Chase, look at Mommy. You did a good job. Look at Mommy. Good job. Anyways, back to the yarn. Hello, Dino. So I bought the Granny Square Red Heart yarn recently, and I made a whole video about it. It was a little trying at first because I couldn't really get all of the little rounds to line up with the color changes, but I eventually did. And I made about 14 squares. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 here. And with the other 7, I made a bag. So here's the bag that I came up with the other 7 squares. It's a really long, narrow bag, so it could be used like for a laptop, books, whatever, market bag. And I made the strap long enough that it can be like a crossbody bag as well. I just did a single crochet on the strap, but yeah, it is pretty awesome. It was only 7 squares, and then I used a black to join them, a solid black, but like here's 1 square 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is all it took, 7 squares. So I've actually got enough to make another bag identical to that, or I may try piecing them together like in a different, maybe a different arrangement, see if I can come up with something a little not as long and skinny, maybe a little shorter and wider. I'm really not sure. Like I did the other bag, I just kind of wing it and don't use any pattern. I just kind of come up with my own design. And I had enough yarn left over that I decided to make a little beanie to show you guys how the yarn works up when you knit with it. So I started out just with a regular solid black yarn and made my cuff. This of course is going to be like a child size, but I just did this as a sample just to see what it would look like if we knit with it. And this is how the knitting looks. I really love the colors. I love the colors in this, this particular colorway of the granny square yarn. And I was pleasantly surprised by how the striping turned out, because there was enough to go all the way around the hat to make the stripes. Of course, the joins aren't going to be perfect because it just changes color, you know, here and there, because it's made for making granny squares. But this was probably, let's see, each colorway starts, or each granny square section starts with black and ends with this white. So I had a little extra that I just started out with, but then this would have been where your granny square would have started. But yeah, so this is how the granny square yarn turns out if you just use it for knitting in the round. Now, I didn't try going back and forth because that would have been a little different. It probably would have done more pooling if I went back and forth, but I really like how it came out with the striping effect, and the colors work really well together. But yeah, I ran out of it, so I'm gonna probably just finish the hat. As you can see, that was the end of that. But I'll probably just finish the hat with another color that sort of blends with this. I don't know if I want to make a solid black top, or if I want to go with white, or maybe add some other striping to the top of it. But anyway, whatever I end up doing, I will share the completed little beanie in my next video. All right, I had to run out to my garage and grab my mannequin because I hadn't brought her in yet. You may or may not know, but I recently moved here to the Las Vegas Valley, and I am still unpacking. But that is the crossbody bag that I just completed, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how it would fit. So yeah, it is a bit long, but it actually doesn't seem to be that long when I put it on myself. But I think it's because this mannequin is so thin, and it just kind of hangs there. On me, it actually comes up a little more. The V part comes up a little more right at my hip. So not bad, not bad. I might have, I don't know, shorten the strap a little more if I make another one. But I think it's super cute. What do you guys think? Did you hear my son sneeze in the background? Yeah, I've got my son for the summer, so he's here. I was trying to squeeze in a video, which is a great segue to what I've been up to lately. So it has been, like I said, a very busy summer so far. Came out here to Whitney Mesa with my daughter and thought these little hut looking things would be fun to explore. I got one right here. These cloud cakes are pretty. They're super big too. And these colors are pretty. Caitlin wants a ferret. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. No, he doesn't. He don't want to come home with you. It's $400. Alright, you ready?
8:37.
Okay. How's your creamsicle float?
Tastes like a creamsicle.
Tastes like a creamsicle. These are so yummy. Yep, we came to Wahlburgers. So photos and videos were not allowed during the show, but we had an amazing time nevertheless. Making a pit stop on our way to go pick up my son in San Diego, and decided we needed to stop and check out the 7 Magic Mountains. This is just outside of Las Vegas, and these stones have been here, I think, at least a few years. Hopefully they'll keep them here. It's an art installment, but it is hot. It's about 100 degrees out here, and like I said, we're just taking a little pit stop, so I thought I would show you guys. They are pretty cool. And now this is voiceover me from the future. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you enjoyed a little glimpse into the last couple of weeks with my daughter. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll pick up where I've left off here, and I will see you then. Happy knitting! I'm videoing you. Yeah, it's hot, isn't it? Here comes Caitlin. Took turns taking our photos. Ah, was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.